What's his 40-yard dash?
And the Razorbacks will put total weather to crank us up. And he's going to bring this one out. They drag him down at the
Yeah, that's slow. That's 85.
big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
What are you supposed to do on stiff arms?
Line getting set on second down. Give to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Going deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Jackson gonna throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Still looking on the move. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, looking to pass. Throwing right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. White going to attack through the air. Swings it out to the flat. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
My father-in-law went to like the deep jungles of like Ecuador on a missions trip. And it was crazy, bro. He said they ate monkeys. Yeah. Like he had to eat, because when you go on a mission trip, you got to eat what they eat.
You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I've seen him do that, yeah.
This proficiency in the passing game can take.
That's too much mayonnaise for me, bro.
One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, and Joe Ferguson.
Mayonnaise.
Just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance.
There he goes. Got enough for the first.
Oh, he scored on me.
Touchdown, Arkansas. Once he got some room, it was over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
It's probably like, it's the same thing. I was thinking about that the other day. Like how do people live in Australia where they have all these crazy animals?
And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors.
Yeah, it's like Florida and alligators. Like people think of Florida, oh, alligators everywhere. No, there's not, bro. Yeah, like in a body of water, you got to be careful. So does Florida.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Takes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Wales, huh?
Fake on first down, wants to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
No, there's that.
This defense was ready for go against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Throw the ball.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
He tries to take the top off.
Oh, come on, bro.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And here comes the punt team.
That's fun, bro. You never been snorkeling? That's so much fun. It's a whole nother world down there.
Solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead
breathing.
here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player.
And the professionals don't, they're not scared of sharks. Because they know that sharks aren't really that hostile like people say they are.
You make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what?
Now, if you're diving in a frenzy of sharks, you gonna get bit. Yeah.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
So if you grab their nose, they become immobile?
Up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Bro, my running back is invisible.
Everybody stays in their
This is crazy. It's only him. I saw the glitch like when he was in the backfield. I didn't really care, right? But then now he's returning punts and he's invisible. In college, no. It's college football game. Oh, get out of here, bro.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They couldn't couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's
Who's that?
breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows exactly
Trent?
what he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run
You
out of
spanking
bounds.
dudes?
I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. They've been running it, but now the pass. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI.
You know what's been pissing me off, bro? That had me like on the verge of just quitting. Is the timing of the incomplete passes. It was the incomplete passes. It was the timing of it. It was like I'm down 14, 3rd and 8. I need the first down. I can't go for it because it's not the 4th quarter yet. Just misses a wide open pass.
It's now 2nd down after the short completion. DB's right up on the receivers.
Oh my gosh.
Over the middle. It's sacked. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The white privilege. Is that what you call him? The great white privilege.
Very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the gun, running back gets to give.
That's how a white man runs the football.
24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15.
Yeah, no, that's a
1st and 10.
longest yard.
24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. Still running at 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a 1st down like they did right there.
Using the quick game. At the 35, he's loose. Sprinting away. He's brought down, but he's
Oh, that was nasty.
inside the 10, 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it's a second
Let's get
catch
you
on the
back.
drive.
Let's get you back in Heisman contention, kid.
Starting to prove to
You won the
himself
Heisman back to back.
He's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
Quarterback making
Hit him with the
checks.
fade. Nope.
They'll try
Oh,
to get it in
what
with
the hell was that? I forgot. My freaking running back is invisible.
And those are tough to swallow because offense, you're always trying to stay ahead of the sticks. Now you get
That's
goal line
crazy,
situation.
bro.
You want to try to get north and
It's
south as much
against
as
a computer.
possible, and then you start dancing and going backwards, and now, man, that guaranteed 3 points or 6 points you were looking to try to get, now it put them in a worse situation to be able to accomplish it.
Big guy smells it. Corral them.
Big guy smells it.
Defense.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target
Who
in this area of the field?
is this Rudy Poo?
Receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. bowls his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here right now.
I don't care what y'all say, bro. This game's fun, bro. I created my high school team.
And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I created my high school team.
Ready to send out this offense.
It's pretty dope.
They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper.
No, there's no way, bro.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Harrell. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of
You're at work.
ground on 2nd down.
Oh, that's dope.
Looking to fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly deep downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Red sec.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Come on.
Wow,
bro.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Flips it out to the back. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the counter. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Almost a D lineman's dream, couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Bringing the heat. He's got it. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We are just about ready to start the second half. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make the statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Jackson gonna throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Stone. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that op.
Back's going for the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it, he can do the rest, takes it to the house for 6.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Jackson will throw. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Cradles it at the 35. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Burke. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to...
Throws for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Makes the grab on the left. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent.
Got some room, entered the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Gives it on the option. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Harrell. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Runs through the tackle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down will open up the final period. Let's go. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. White going to attack through the air. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Turns it loose. Pulls it in down the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
It's caught. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Sends it back in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Makes the grab. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Made made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
He'll do it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
White wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. Gets rid of it. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. We're on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. He'll do it himself on the draw. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
It's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's set. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Takes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. On the run, it's Carter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40, at the 20.
And you really want your quarterback in the red zone to be efficient, to be smart, not to give up points. And, man, he makes a big mistake. They capitalize on defense, return the ball all the way down the field, and now their offense has an opportunity in the red zone.
He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do it.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the back. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another